Hi guys, my name is Christine, and today I'm talking about learning how to talk to the universe. And basically what this video is about learning how to communicate to the universe, learning how to take cues from the universe, learn to read the signs so that you can manifest the things that you want to manifest in this life, and so you know the right path for yourself. So one of the things that you can do which will help you learn how to communicate with the universe is to follow your intuition. So what this means is when you have a strong impulse to do something. So you might be just having a quiet moment to yourself, and then a little voice in your head says to you something like, oh, you should write an article on this, or you should start creating content on social media, or you should start that shop, or you should send that offer out to that client. So, or you should start writing that book. That's the universe talking to you through your intuition, because you might be just sitting there and then that just drops into your head almost from nowhere, that idea. So follow it, because that is most likely the universe talking to you. There was something that I heard from Wayne Dyer, and I'm not 100% sure if he came up with it, but he definitely said it quite a few times. And he said, if prayer is you talking to God, then your intuition is God talking to you. So you can use God in that example for the universe, or the source of all creation, infinite intelligence. Yeah? So follow those intuitions. Okay, so follow your intuition. So another thing that you can communicate with the universe about, and you can tell the universe is communicating back with you, is when you see synchronicities. I remember when I first started doing meditations by Joe Dispenza, so the Joe Dispenza meditations, I was kind of having a little bit of doubt with it when I first started. And then when I was out with my wife, I was in the car, and there was this car in front of us that sort of like pulled out, and it was like a Range Rover or something like it was like a black Range Rover, and it's and I was and just a few moments before I was doubting the meditations that I was doing, and this car came out, and I swear on my life, the license plate on it almost said believe, like it was written in a way that it looked like it said believe, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And I could just tell that I'm on the right path, I'm doing the right things, and I should continue doing the Joe Dispenza meditations. But I was living in doubt at that time, and I was even thinking about it on that car ride until I saw that car pull out and it said believe, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. That's just crazy. So again, that's how the universe is telling you that you're on the right path. If you see and you notice those little things, and you can even ask the universe, give me a clear sign today that I'm on the right path, or give me a clear sign today of what my next logical step would be in the evolution of my spiritual growth, or my business growth, or whatever it may be that you're trying to achieve, right? My financial growth. So another way then that you can talk to the universe is by demand. And what I mean by that is that you're demanding your life to be a certain way, and you're demanding the universe to help you, and you're demanding the universe to know that you're serious, right? And so that the universe can help you and bring in opportunities for you. And that is to really truly develop a belief in yourself, okay? And to exude that confidence to the universe, okay? So what I mean is that if you're trying to manifest something, so let's say you're trying to manifest more income, you're trying to manifest more money, begin with an affirmation that is something like, it's easy. It's easy for me to manifest my dreams. It's easy for me to bring in another $2,000 of income. It's easy. It's the next logical step. It's the next step that I know is possible. And just believing that, saying that it's easy. So in a way, you're sort of changing your personality in a way, because you're saying it's easy. It's easy for me to have this kind of business. It's easy for me to be a better parent. It's easy for me to manifest the money that I want. It's easy for me to, for me to have multiple income streams. It's easy. It's easy. It's easily going to flow to me. And then what you got to do is then you got to notice, how would that person be if they could manifest things very, very easily, and they could create things very easily, and they could get the outcomes that they want very easily. How would that person behave? How would they, and what this call comes down to is this: that person, that version of yourself who really believes in themselves, has a confidence about them, a certainty. Okay? And when you behave in that way with confidence and certainty in yourself, and you believe that manifesting anything is easy, then it will be. And the universe will respond to your new vibration, to your new personality, to your new way of thinking. But obviously the tricky thing is that staying in that state, because there could be a lot of doubt. So what I would say is, because maybe one day you wake up and you think, yeah, it's easy for me to get everything I want. It's easy for me to manifest the things that I want. It's easy for me to manifest that relationship. It's easy for me to manifest lots of money. It's easy. But then maybe by the afternoon you're like, oh no, you know what? It's not easy. It's not easy. So think about something that is easy, that's easily believable, that feels like the next logical step. So let's say, for example, you earn about $3,000 a month, and you'd really like to be earning more than that. Let's say ideally you want to be earning $1 million a month. Maybe that's a goal that you have, and you're like, yeah, I wish I could have $1 million coming in every month. But that's quite a big step, so that might cause a lot of doubt. I'm not saying it will cause a lot of doubt for everybody, but maybe for you specifically, that seems like a big leap. Okay? And if that does, sometimes you believe, sometimes you don't believe. So that's how you know that there's something up, right? If you don't believe it all the time, then you're not going to believe it. Okay? So you got to think of, okay, so I'm earning $3,000 a month. So what is the next logical step for me that would make me believe that I can get more money? So what you might have to do then for a while before you can really start believing this is you might have to say to yourself, okay, maybe not the million. Maybe right now I don't feel certain about earning $1 million a month is believable for me, and it doesn't feel like it's easy. But what about $5,000 a month? Now, for me, thinking about something like that seems like it's a lot more easier than going straight from $3,000 to $1 million. So the idea then is to think, okay, well, $5,000 is easy. $5,000 a month, yeah, that's easy. I can do that. That's achievable. That's within possibility. That is something that I could easily say to myself that it's easy. And it still feels like it's not out of the realms of possibility. So it's easier for me to believe in. And there's no sort of like mixed match energies there of me not believing and me believing. So it's all about choosing a goal then that feels a lot more easier to do. So there's no resistance within your energy. So there's no, I believe this, and then all of a sudden I don't believe it, and all that, right? Because that's just giving the universe mixed signals. But if you can think of a goal, yeah, maybe it's gonna a little bit stretch you past your comfort zone, but it's still like a possibility. It's still relatively believable, and you can easily say, yeah, that's easy. I'm earning $5,000 a month now. I'm earning $3,000 a month now, but $5,000 a month, yeah, that's easy. That's easy. I could easily do that. That's easily achievable. I could easily manifest that. $5,000 a month is not out of the realms of possibility. There are lots of people on the planet that earn $5,000 a month and more. So why not me? Why not me? And what you'll see is when you start believing that, like that next logical step is easy and it's believable, what you'll see is the universe will start sending you opportunities or ideas, inspired action that you can take to do that. And how you'll know you're on the right path is that these things that pop into your mind, it feels fun, it feels like play, it feels like the next logical step, it feels good. Okay, if you think of something and it's not good, and they're like, oh, well, to earn an extra like $2,000 a month to make me have 5K a month. And you get an idea and you're like, oh, I don't really like that idea. Yeah, I could do that, but it doesn't feel that good. It's not the right thing to do. Maybe you could outsource it to someone else if you've got the capital to be able to do that. Or you just choose something else. Choose something that feels good. That'll be like, yeah, that would feel like fun. That would feel like play. And that's how you know you're on the right path. Okay? So that's basically how you can learn to talk to the universe. So follow that intuition. Notice synchronicities. And believe in yourself. Demand the universe to give you what you want by having such a belief in yourself that anything that you want to manifest just feels incredibly easy. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally, if you'd like any kind of coaching with me, then just go to www.christinelovridge.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon.